Hello everyone, welcome to Bond Bliss, the place where we dive deep into the world of relationships. Today we're taking a closer look at ourselves, shedding light on the sometimes hard to spot signs that we might not be quite ready for a relationship. We'll be discussing 5 key indicators that can hint at this. It's not about judgment, but about self-understanding and growth. So grab your tea or coffee, get cozy, and let's dive right into the first sign, shall we? Sign number 1. You're still hung up on your ex. It's natural to retain some fond memories of past relationships, but when these feelings start to cloud your present, they become a problem. If you're still emotionally entangled with your ex, it can make it difficult to fully commit to someone new. The ghost of past relationships can cast a long shadow, affecting your ability to give your all to your current partner. It's important to have closure, to tie up those loose emotional ends before you move on. This might mean having a frank conversation with your ex, or perhaps seeking professional help to process your feelings. Remember, it's not fair to yourself or your new partner to bring old baggage into a fresh start. If you find yourself constantly comparing your current partner to your ex, it might be a sign you're not ready for a new relationship. Moving on to sign number 2, fear of commitment. This is a common trait that many of us can relate to. The thought of being tied down or feeling trapped can make us uncomfortable. It's like a bird that cherishes its freedom and dreads being caged. In the realm of relationships, fear of commitment can appear in various forms. You may find yourself hesitant to plan for the future with your partner. Perhaps the idea of booking a holiday for next summer seems daunting because it feels like you're setting a timeline for the relationship. Or maybe you're avoiding labeling the relationship, preferring to keep things casual. This could be because defining the relationship feels like a step towards commitment, and that scares you. And let's not forget the feeling of being trapped. You might love your partner, but the idea of being with just one person for the rest of your life can seem overwhelming. If the thought of a long-term commitment makes you nervous, you might need some time before you're ready for a relationship. On to sign number 3, reluctance to compromise. Relationships are a beautiful dance, a delicate balance of give and take. They require us to step out of our comfort zones and make sacrifices from time to time. This is where the art of compromise comes into play. It's about finding a middle ground where both parties feel valued and heard. Now, if you find yourself unwilling to bend, to adjust, or to accommodate your partner's needs and desires, this could be a red flag. An unwillingness to compromise can lead to conflict, resentment, and a sense of imbalance in the relationship. It can make your partner feel unappreciated, unheard, and undervalued. Remember, compromise isn't about losing or surrendering. It's about creating harmony, fostering understanding, and nurturing love. It's about showing respect for your partner's perspectives and feelings. So, if you find it difficult to make compromises for your partner, this might be a sign you're not ready for a relationship. Sign number 4, you're not emotionally available. Emotional availability is the key to connection and intimacy in any relationship. It's about being present, willing to share your inner world, and open to understanding your partner's emotions. However, if you find yourself holding back, unable to communicate your feelings, or simply indifferent to your partner's emotions, it could be a sign that you're emotionally unavailable. This may lead to a lack of connection, hampering the growth of your relationship. If you struggle to express your feelings and emotions, you might not be ready for a relationship. And finally, sign number 5, you're overly self-centered. A healthy relationship is a two-way street. It requires empathy, understanding, and a willingness to consider your partner's needs and feelings. It's not always about you. It's about the balance, the give and take. If you're always the star of the show, if you're constantly prioritizing your desires and needs, it might suggest a lack of readiness for a relationship. If you find it hard to put your partner's needs before your own, it might be a sign that you're not ready for a relationship. So those were the 5 signs that you might not be ready for a relationship. A quick recap. Still hung up on your ex, fear of commitment, unwillingness to compromise, emotional unavailability, and excessive self-centeredness. If you identify with any of these, it might be time to do some introspection before jumping into a new relationship. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to subscribe to Bond Bliss for more relationship advice. Until next time, take care.